Hey, welcome back, 2 Minute Tuesday. Right, we're going to get 2 minutes on the clock, but don't forget there's a competition at the end of this video, so stick with us. 2 minutes. We've been taking a bit of a journey into home rolling, whether that's done on a bank, whether that's done at, sort of at home, as the name suggests. In the last two videos, we've covered base mixes. So if you've already picked your base mix, we're going to move on to the next thing of additives and how to pimp them up and make them unique to yourself, because that's the key essence of home rolling. By pimping your baits and adding ingredients that wouldn't be in the standard stuff that people can buy that's already pre-rolled, you're creating a bespoke bait that's going to stand out and the carp are going to home in on. You're giving it a unique label. You're giving it that little edge that only you will monopolize. So as I said, we've got our base mixes sorted, so you can pick the base mix you want. Now we're going to add some stuff to make it more unique. It's always been said that powders should go with powders and liquids should stick with liquids, and that's a very good rule of thumb. The first two we're going to look at are Robin Red and Dry Seaweed. Now Robin Red is a very, very famous product, and for good reason, because carp just adore it. It's a very spicy paprika rich product that really gives a nice rounded texture to a bait. Carp really adore it. It's been a big hit ever since it was discovered in the late 70s. Carp love it. If you're creating something that has a bit of a punch to it, a bit of spice, Robin Red is going to really sit well with that in the base mix. Now, some of our base mixes already contain it, but you can elevate the Robin Red in the actual base mix further and give it a much more punch to the actual base mix. Now, Dry Seaweed is a different beast altogether. Dry Seaweed is, if you want to add some vitamins, minerals and nutrients, plus give it a very distinct aroma and flavor, plus also a bit of a crunchability, then this is the one to go for. It's a real unsung hero. A lot of people don't even think about using it in baits anymore, but it's really, really carp attractive, and it's really good for the fish as well. And most of all, it gives that unique taste profile and smell profile to your bait. So that's Robin Red, Dry Seaweed. Next up is CJola. Now CJola is another appetite stimulant that is very unique, and it's designed for creamy and fruit flavors. So what this is going to be doing, it's going to enhance the flavors that you're adding as your main label to your bait. This is one of those kind of under the counter specials that if you're in the know and you're using it, you're using it with a lot of confidence because it's such a good product. It's one of those things though that tends to be overlooked by the majority of anglers buying ingredients for their baits. They tend to overlook this, and it's at their cost. CJola is really, really classy, and again, very, very effective at stimulating carp into feeding more heavily on the baits that you've made it with.
Liver Tract. This is a derivative of liver powder. Now liver powder itself is quite subtle, it's quite soft, full of aminos, has a very soft, subtle flavouring that will enhance a bait, also has a good taste profile. It's a synthesized derivative of liver powder. It's been enhanced and bolstered and condensed down to make it a much more potent product.
Now the last three we're looking at are probably the big heroes of our range, ones that get used on so many different ways. You can use these in the base mix, you can use these as a powdered additive that you sprinkle over glugged baits, you can put it into stick mixes, into PVA bags, carpet feeds. These are just absolute winners from the start. I don't go fishing without them. Green lip mussel, liver powder and betaine. Now adding them to the base mix will give a very strong flavour into the base mix, number one. It also will give you a more nutritional bait because they're very high in amino acids that are very attractive to carp. These are stimulants. They stimulate carp to feed, and they do it really, really well. Most of our team won't make up a base mix without one or two of them being in the ingredients. Now, I've gone into these ingredients in much greater detail in previous 2 Minute Tuesdays. Want to check these out? All you have to do is go over to YouTube, NutriBaits TV, check out the 2 Minute Tuesday playlist, and you'll see these in the back catalogue. So this is Gerry, 2 Minute Tuesday, and keep an eye out for the next video. But before I sign off, I did say there was going to be a competition. If you want to win these three bad boys, betaine, green lip mussel, and liver powder, all you have to do is like this video, tag a mate in the comment section below, and share it to your wall. Like, share, tag, simple job done, and these could be yours. See you in the next video. Gerry out.